Hello, my dear students. How are you today? I hope you are fine and well. Today we are going to start with the first computer lesson, and its title is The Computer and its Components. Computer and its Components. Lesson objectives. Number 1. Knowing what is meant by a computer. What is meant by a computer? Number 2. Knowledge of the basic components of a computer system. At the beginning, I want to ask you a few questions and think about them carefully. Please, think about them carefully. Question number 1. Is the size of a computer now the same size as it was in the past since its invention? Again, is the size of a computer now the same size as it was in the past since its invention? What's your answer? Excellent. No, excellent. The size of a computer now is completely different from the size it was in the past. The computer went through many stages of development until it reached what is it now. What are the features of the computer? What are the features of the computer? Excellent. Easy of use. That is, using the computer is very easy and doesn't have any difficulty. Also, small size. As we said, the computer evolved from a large device into a very small device, large device into a very small device, and availability for all segments of society. What is meant by that a computer is available to all segments of society? That is, the use of computers is not restricted to a specific group of people, but is available to everyone, adults, children, and the blind. Also, the computer is used in the computational and programmatic fields, and it also has uses in the medical, military, commercial, and other fields. We can use the computer in the medical, military, commercial. Definition of the computer. A computer is any electronic machine that processes, stores, and retrieves data and performs mathematical and logical operations at the request of the user. A computer is any electronic machine that processes and stores and retrieves data and performs mathematical and logical operation at the request of the user. What are the main functions of a computer? Process, stores, and retrieves data. Look at the picture, please. This picture shows the basic operations that take place inside a computer. The first operation, input data to the computer. The second operation, process data to obtain information. Output. It means obtaining information. The image that we see in front of us is a picture of a computer. The main computer components. What are the components of a computer? What are the components of a computer? The first component is material components. The first component is material components. They are the tangible parts and accessories that make up a computer. They are the tangible parts and accessories that make up a computer. I mean, any part of a computer that a user can touch is called material components. Any part of a computer that a user can touch is called material components. Second component, software components. Software components. They are the intangible software components of a computer, which are operating systems and software. Operating systems and software. I mean, any part of the computer that the user cannot touch is called software components. Any part of the computer that the user cannot touch is called software. Examples of material components. Examples of material components. Keyboard. Keyboard. I want to ask you a question. Can we touch the keyboard? Can we touch the keyboard? Excellent. Yes, we can touch the keyboard. We can touch the keyboard. So, the keyboard is a material component. The keyboard is a material component. Excellent. Mouse. Mouse. Okay. I will ask you the same previous question. Can we touch the mouse? Can we touch the mouse? Excellent. Yes, we can touch the mouse. We can touch the mouse. So, the mouse is a material component. We can touch the mouse. The mouse is a material component. Excellent. Microphone. Microphone. Also, we can touch the microphone. The microphone is a material component. Another example of material component is speakers. Speakers. We can touch the speaker. Printer. Also, we can touch the printer. Monitor. Also, we can touch the monitor. Software components is the second intangible part of the computer system without which the computer would be useless. Without which the computer would be useless, and it is the connection between the computer and the user. Software components is the connection between the computer and the user. As I spoke before, any part of the computer that the user cannot touch is called software. Any part of the computer that the user cannot touch is called software. Computer programs or software can be divided into two types of programs used by the computer and called system programs. System programs used by the computer, and programs used by the user. Programs used by the user and called application program. Application program used by the user. Okay. System programs used by the computer. Examples of application programs: Word, Excel, Paint. Okay. Examples of operating system: DOS, Windows, Linux. My students, repeat again. The components of a computer are material components and software components. Material components and software components, okay? Material components: any part of a computer that the user can touch is called material components. Any part of a computer that a user can touch is called material components, such as keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, okay? Software components: any part of the computer that the user cannot touch. Any part of the computer that the user cannot touch is called what? Excellent, is called software components, such as application programs and operating system.